Well, thousands of students are starting off the school year learning virtually, but this may have a negative impact on their mental health. Jerry Carnes connects the dots.
Poor internet connection isn't the only challenge parents are dealing with when it comes to digital learning. Let's connect the dots. According to a Gallup poll at the end of the last school year, 29% of parents saw negative emotional and mental changes in their children due to social distancing. To help cope with those negative effects this school year, experts have 3 things you should do right away. Michael Rich, Harvard Medical School's Associate Professor of Pediatrics, suggests creating a schedule with specific times for eating, sleeping, and exercising. This can help create an environment that encourages good mental health. Rich also emphasizes the simple act of checking in with your child. A quick check-in can go a long way in improving mental well-being. The third tip experts offer is to make sure your children are socially connecting with their peers, even if it's not in person. Research shows that social connection can help to reduce stress and anxiety, especially in times of drastic change. From a consistent schedule to communicating in new ways, we're reminded to keep mental health the priority during our child's digital learning days.